If you have a city run by liberals, don't even bother going. Carjackings, crime, theft, everything you could ever not want is exactly what is happening in these blue liberal run cities. And these cities have found out that going woke means going broke, even for the city, not just the company. Companies are not the only ones who have figured out when you go woke, you go broke. Big cities in blue states with blue leadership, with the liberals in charge, they're seeing it right now. You go woke, you go broke. Study shows Seattle, Chicago, New York City, and all kinds of others, foot traffic is down since before COVID, right? And it makes total sense. Why in the world would you want to go to any of these cities anymore, right? I can't tell you how many articles I've seen, how many times I've seen crime not being punished. You hear all the time, somebody murders somebody and gets like 60 days in jail. Somebody burns a flag with a bunch of rainbow colors on it and they get 4 years in jail. It's a hate crime. Really? We got major problems if you'd rather get a murder out on the street than somebody who's just expressing the fact that they can burn a flag. It's almost, hang on, let's start at the top here. Foot traffic and therefore economic activity is plummeting in most Democrat-led cities. It's almost like all of these blue cities, San Francisco, Oakland, Minneapolis, this person's Chicago home, and the numbers are really, really distressing. Cities run by Democrat mayors include Cincinnati, Ohio, Houston, Raleigh, North Carolina, Chicago, Illinois, Portland, Columbus, Seattle, Minneapolis, Louisville, and St. Louis all rank in the bottom 10 of 66 metro areas that have seen the least amount of foot traffic recovery since 2019. So everybody's saying, if you run a city, or if you have a city run by liberals, don't even bother going. Don't even bother going. I even saw this article about San Francisco where people were just leaving their windows down, leaving the cars unlocked because they would rather people just not break the windows looking inside the car. And so we're just going to leave it all open anyway. Hey, listen, we're so compassionate and caring. And clearly these people are only stealing because they need it, right? They're not actual criminals. They're needy people. Well, if they're needy people, why don't we fix the problem instead of rolling all your windows down, instead of like just leaving the doors wide open saying, come on in, steal what you want. Clearly you need it more than I do. I saw this one picture. It was a row of cars in San Francisco. Every single car had every single window broken out of it. Not because they wanted to break windows, because they were stealing everything in the cars. There was even a reporter who went to San Francisco to cover the crime, and she had her car broken into while she was recording the video about how much crime there was. I mean, that's just, the irony is palatable there, right? Other major players like New York City have only seen a 66% foot traffic recovery. Philadelphia ranks 49th at 67% recovery. San Francisco 48 at 67%. And St. Louis saw the lowest recovery at 53%. So nobody wants to go to these places. Nobody wants to be there. Why is that? I think it's because of the fact that carjackings, crime, and the fact that you have these high taxes in these areas. And by the way, when you have fewer people going in the cities, think about the impact it has on the stores, the restaurants, and so on. Hey, listen, if you're just tuning in, my name is Chris Yule. We cover the biggest headlines of the day and what the AI trading data says about it. So if you're interested in that too, be sure to definitely hit the subscribe button down below. And start trading with AI today. Head to ovtlyr.com to see why outliers win, right? Carjackings, crime, theft, everything you could ever not want is exactly what is happening in these blue liberal run cities. And people are smart enough to say, I'm not going on vacation to look for problems. I'm not going on vacation to get robbed. I'm not going on vacation to go where the trouble is. So they're just not going to these places. And these cities have found out that going woke means going broke, even for the city, not just the company. And speaking of companies that went woke and have gone broke, Disney has basically wokeified all their movies. Disney has basically said, progressive identity politics, we're going to make sure we teach every single child there is about this. It doesn't matter what the parents want. We want to make sure that we force our woke ideology on everybody out there. And people are turning away from Disney. Their theme park attendance is down. Their movies are making $0. They're losing hundreds of millions of dollars every single day, every single movie they put out. They can't catch a break, right? But you could catch a break if you take a look at the AI trading data for Disney. In fact, we got a buy signal on November 8th. And if you'd been following these signals, you'd seen a signal return historically of 59 or 57.19%, which is not too shabby at all. So if you want to get your hands on these AI trading signals and be one of the first people who know what the AI trading data is saying, be sure to head to ovtlyr.com to see why outliers win. So let's take a look at what the internet is saying about economists warning big blue cities are really distressing declines. This person says, no, they're good. They can keep it. Just keep it, right? Just keep it. Yeah. This person says, you think? Right? This person says it's well deserved. This person says, good. A doom loop is fun to watch. Now, I live in Texas and I see a lot of people from California coming to Texas. And let me just put it this way. Don't California my Texas. Let's keep it the way it is, right? Let's make America awesome. I don't want to say a catchphrase that's going to get the YouTube algorithms flagging this as far right-wing content. Let's keep America awesome, and let's make Texas continue to be the greatest state in the nation. But you know what's, it's been perplexing me, and I still don't understand. Why does the YouTube algorithm work this way? It tells me that one of these two videos is going to be the one that you absolutely love to watch next. So click here to watch more, and we'll see you on the next episode.